Hi guys, Paul here. Sunday morning, got back from work, all the BS, feel like drinking, blah 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 blah. Sundays you get home, blah 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 blah. So that's why we have beer. You do a beer review, and you get less blah 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 blah. So, to break up the Monday blah 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 blah, we have something. We have from Amager with Love. The Amager Brewing Company partnered with Evil Twin, so this is a collab beer. 12% alcohol by volume, Imperial Stout with blueberries added. Interesting. Interesting. Not huge blueberry fan, but some of the stuff that markets blueberries in it is just a little overwhelming and sometimes a little fake tasting. So, but I've had some that are nice. Okay, so we'll try it. That's dark. That's dark. Okay, very dark head. Very dark baker's chocolate kind of a head on this one. Just washed the glass so it looks like there's some water on it. Oh, that's black. Yeah. That's an extremely, extremely dark beer. Let's see. Actually, this was brewed at the Westbrook Brewing Company. It was produced and bottled for Evil Twin Brewing by the Westbrook Brewing Company, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. So, now you know all the breweries involved. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on. You can see the alcohol legs sticking everywhere. Time to get some snifter in there, huh? Alright. Oh, you get a ripe berry. You really do. It's not overwhelming though. I mean, you just get this firm, ripe berry smell, and it's starting to mix with some of that roasted note. Wow. It was more apparent the first time I put my nose in there. You look at this firm, ripe, dark berry, and then the more I did it, the more it faded into more of that chocolate coffee roast note. You just get this ghostly apparition of a berry floating with all those other characters. Time to get into it. From Amager with Love. Cheers. Sent to me by Ethan from Ethan Beer Reviews. Still there. You get this really crazy, like sticky, clawing as like grabbing on hold, lingering baker's chocolate drying note that's going through. Just waves of it. Man, that's a clinging. Overall, the body feels like a low, full mouthfeel, border on a medium mouthfeel in that kind of zone. But there's this frothy clinginess to the beer that just lets those flavors sit and linger and linger and linger. And you're getting roasted char notes, smokiness, that baker's chocolate I was talking about. Touches of coffee nuances. There's some dark fruits in there. Again, this is done the way I like it. There's some dark fruits in there. Almost a little bit of a soft raisin in there. But you have to search for the blueberry. It's not bold up in your face apparent like, blueberry! Because sometimes when it gets to that note, it can change into an off-fake blueberry extract taste. And that can get a little bit tiring a little bit quick. So, excuse me. Had to snort all of them. But we're going to tackle this bad boy, see what else we can pull out of it. It is 60 degrees, so that's more than enough for warmth. you have those dark fruits, a little floral booze note wafting around. Those ethanol alcohols are washing around. You feel a burn. You really do feel the burn from the 12%. It's not overwhelming, but there's just a little bit of a heat. I can feel it right here coming down. So it's not super hidden, but it's not... It almost feels like I'm going to have acid reflux later, but that's a personal thing because of me having that problem. But the actual beer itself is not hard to drink at all for 12%. It's very smooth. Yeah. The smell was there. That ghostly hint, that apparition of blueberry I was talking about. But translating into the beer, you get some soft, dark fruits. You get dark fruits that almost like certain coffees give you. Some of those figs, raisins, and a bit of blueberry. But that's what it is. It's a faint hint of a fruit. The slight nuance, the mention in a conversation, something that just gets mentioned and not the meat of the conversation, is exactly, metaphorically speaking, what the fruit notes are doing in this beer. They're not a key player. They're not a star player. Maybe I'm just really not picking it up because I'm not attuned to it. But in this, you're getting all those big tones. You're getting char, smoke, roast, baker's chocolate, coffees, nuances of that, those floral ethanol boozes, and then under that you're getting a nuance of dark fruits. That was better. Let it wash around for a while. Don't just drink it, let it wash around. And then, instead of bitterness that I was expecting on the tongue, I was getting tartness. Bear with me, beer changes as you drink it. I'm picking up a soft, fruity tartness on the tongue, replacing that bitterness. I didn't get that until just then. And that time it was back to this is a beer that is extremely well done. It's very nice. It's clingy. It's big. It's bold. The fruits are in there, but you'll find more of a subtle tartness on the tongue. Nondescript, but yet fruity. Some people might be more sensitive to others and get that more rounded blueberry. There's definitely dark fruit notes in there. You will get maybe a little raisins, a little blueberry, because some coffees do give the blueberry essence anyway. They're just under a sea of enough other things that they get buried a little bit. Especially that I call it a floral, sometimes often like fruity blues, is high in this one. I doubt it would get better with age, because as that would maybe subside, the malts would grow too. So I think it doesn't really matter. I think drink it fresh to get the blueberry note out of it. I wouldn't care. You could tell me this was a regular Imperial Stout without blueberries and I would believe you. And I would just go, oh, there's a soft tartness in there sometimes. That's pretty cool. So if you're a blueberry freak and you demand the essence of blueberry to be very apparent, I don't think you'd like this one very much. I happen to like this one a lot. I'm going to enjoy this one for at least 5 minutes before I guzzle it and open something else. I like it a lot. I think this is a beautiful beer. This is definitely a beer that is living up to my expectations for Imperial Stouts. The boldness, that clingy, chewy flavors that it has that kind of linger on. even in the little bit of the small amount of carbonation that does accumulate in your mouth, has a tartness to it, a very soft, fruity tartness. And I think that is the blueberry standing out. Because I remember having a blueberry belch, it was called, from Fagley's, and the carbonation had this bright tart note to it. That kind of, that effervescent tart note. And that has this. So, be warned, it's not a in your face blueberry beer. It has fun nuances. And half the fun, to me, about beer is finding them. Searching, using your own palate and your own mind to search and find these things. And that's what I like about it. I've been way too professional in this review, and I haven't said things like vaginal lips once. And that's a sad thing. So, I better end it now, since that song's over anyway. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I like this beer quite a bit. Thank you, Ethan, for sending it. Usually I am pretty tired on a Sunday, so I think I'm never animated. I'm not DJ. He's got a fucking wine cranker on the back of him that someone does that before they let him go, if you know what I mean. But, thanks for watching. I know we're running over time anyway, so I can talk whenever, as much as I want. This has been Paul from PABrewNews with, from Amager with Love, a play on a really great James Bond movie. So, yeah, 12% alcohol, Imperial Stout brewed with blueberries. Definitely give it a go. Let me know what you think. If you've had it before, if you've got bolder blueberry, please let me know. Cheers.